Yeah, dear students, morning. I'm Ramesh Turti of Ramesh IS Academy, right? I'm having a teaching experience of around 21 years, and I've attempted civil services mains 5 times, gone for the interview or attended the interview twice. Unfortunately, I could not get into the services, but from that time onwards, I'm into this teaching field. Okay, so I'm basically a faculty of geography, and it's not only geography. I also deal with ecology, environment, disaster management, and also the science and technology. Okay, because lots of knowledge, the immense knowledge what we are having, we are trying to give it to the students, because there are several of the faculties who are coming into the field of teaching, right, knowing nothing. Just they will be going through some of the books and they will be coming into the like classrooms or online, and they will be just go on just what do you say dictating the terms or just reading out the notes what they're having. So our class will be entirely different. I hope you will be enjoying the classes. Okay, so let us start with geography of India. See, I don't want to give the introduction of geography. Okay, when we go on with the world geography, I'll be telling a little bit of the introductions. But as such, because when we start with India, it becomes very easy for you to understand, because that will be correlating with your day-to-day affairs, because we will be knowing where Rajasthan is there, what's happening in Delhi, right? Where is Telangana, where is Hyderabad, where is Uttar Pradesh, what is happening in Chennai, yeah, okay, what about the cyclones and all. So we will be dealing with, or we will be initiating with the Indian geography. Okay, but a little bit of introduction of geography, where Eratosthenes is said to be the father of geography. Okay, Hecataeus is also there, guys, but is called as the father of historical geography. Okay, so now we will be going with geography, right? Sorry, Indian geography. So when we talk about the India, right, we will be giving an introduction to India, guys, and this introductory part of India is very important for all the competitive examinations in India, guys, because only in civil services at least 20 questions have come from this introductory class, and there is lots of scope for more of the questions to be asked from the introductory part. Okay, so as such, India is a huge country with very topographical features and also the socio-cultural attributes. There is a reason because of which to study India is very difficult, right? If you look at the conflict which is going on between the two countries of the world, that is Israel and Palestine, right? They are not even the size of Meghalaya, guys, right? So you can think the enormity and the huge size of India, right? So that is the reason because of which socio-cultural attributes, economic attributes, physiographical attributes, right? So there is a reason because of which India is called as the subcontinent. Okay, there is no other country in the world which has got a tag of a subcontinent, because each and everything is varied, and we are having the extremities of each and everything of the world, guys, right? Except the like snow-cladded plains, we have got everything whatever is present in the world, guys, right? The snow-cladded mountain ranges are there, the deserts are there, the what do you say, the plains are there, the plateaus are there, the coastal areas are there, right? The evergreen forests are there, right? Each and everything, you forget, you name anything of the world, that is present in India. Okay, there is a reason because of which we are calling our India to be a subcontinent, right? And you know, like when we are talking about our India, right, the geographical extent is most important, guys, the geographical extent of India, right? So whenever we talk about the extent of India, simply we say that it extends from 8.4 degrees north latitudes. Why that 8.4 degrees north latitudes? Why we are not considering, why we are considering only the mainland India? Why not the island, the administrative part of India? Okay, so the mind or the mental set of the people has to be changed, right? We should never say that our India is extending from 8.4 degrees, guys, right? We should say it is extending from 6.47 degrees, because that is the part and parcel of the tip of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, where we are having the Pygmalion point. Okay, so it is extending from 6.47 degrees in the south, right, to 37 degrees 17 minutes in the north latitudes. And when it comes to the longitudes, it is extending from 68 degrees 7 minutes to 97 degrees 24 minutes east longitudes. So what exactly these latitudes and longitudes are? Okay, see, simply the latitudes are the parallels, guys. Okay, they never meet one another, and the difference between two of the latitudes is 111 kilometers. Okay, and longitudes are the meridians. Longitudes are the meridians, right? The difference between, or the distance between two of the longitudes at the poles is 0 kilometers. Okay, here it is 0 kilometers. But the maximum distance between two of the longitudes is present nearer to the equator, and that is also equivalent to 111 kilometers. Okay, so we will be giving a little bit of the description about the latitudes and the longitudes, guys, right? So the latitudes are the parallels, right? And we are having 180 degrees of latitudes, right? 90 degrees north and 90 degrees south. When it comes to the longitudes, right, we are having 360 degrees of longitudes. 360 degrees of longitudes, guys, right? So these 360 degrees of longitudes are being divided into 180 degrees east longitudes and 180 degrees west longitudes. 180 degrees east and 180 degrees west is the same longitude, right? And that is said to be the international dateline. International dateline. This is the line where the date will be going on changing. The date of the day will be changed at this international dateline. Generally, all the longitudes are straight lines, right? But whereas the international dateline is a zigzag line. It is not a straight line, though it is starting from pole, ending at the pole, but it is a zigzag line. Why it is a zigzag line, right? It is because there are several of the island nations are present on either side of this 180 degrees east or west of the longitude. That is the international dateline. So to avoid the duplication of the date in the single landmass, in the single country, they have evaded the islands belonging to different countries, because of which they have made it a crisscross or zigzag line. Okay, several of the questions have been asked in the civil services based on the international dateline, guys, right? Previously they used to ask, if you are going from left to right or right to left of the international dateline, what will be the day and what will be the night and how many hours and all, right? Nowadays they have become a little bit more difficult, guys. They are asking by the name of two islands, right? There are hundreds of islands present in the Pacific Ocean, and they are asking the questions with the name of the islands, stating that a person starts his journey from X island, right, and he goes to the Y island, right, after 3 hours. What will be the time in the Y island? We don't know exactly where the Y island is. That is the reason because of which people are unable to give the correct answer for this type of questions, guys. So instead of wasting your time, right, on which side of the international dateline you are having, what type of islands, simply forget that, guys. Okay, and some of the questions have also been asked on the longitudes, right, that is related to the time differences, right? So whenever we are talking about the two longitudes, guys, right, the time difference between two of the longitudes is 4 minutes. Okay, and the standard time of the standard latitude which has been taken as the latitude which has been longitude which has been taken as the standard time zone of India is 82.5, or 82 degrees 5 minutes east longitude. Okay, 82.5. So what the difference between two longitudes? It is 4 minutes. So 82 into 4 and 0.5, that is half, that is that plus 2. So that will be coming to 360, right? 330, sorry, which means 5 and a half, 5 hours and 30 minutes, 330 minutes, because 1 degree is equivalent to 1 longitude. The difference between two of the longitudes is 4 minutes. Okay, so this is how the questions are being asked. And try to remember only one thing, guys. Whenever you are going from left to right, wherever the point of the world is, if you are going from left to right, from our right to left, okay, from our right to left, the time will be, time increases. That is the reason because of which this side we are having London or Greenwich Mean Time, and this side we are having India. So what's happening? From London or Greenwich Mean Time to India, the time is, what is happening? Increasing or decreasing? It is enhanced by 5.5 hours. 5.5 hours. So it is increasing. Okay, and when we are going from this side, it is decreasing, guys. If you are having 5.5 now, right, they will be having 12 of the known, guys. So that is how, if you are going from left to right, the time increases, and if you are going from right to left, you are having the increase of time, guys. This is the only funda what you have to remember for all the questions related to the time differences, guys. Okay, so India is extending from 6.47, that is the southernmost point of administrative division of India, guys, and that is called as the Pygmalion point or the Indira point, right? And when we talk about the northernmost point of India, right, when we talk about the northernmost point of India, people will be telling that the northernmost point of India is the Indira Col, guys. C-O-L, Col, Indira Col, right? Col is a pass which has been created by the erosional activity of the glacier, right? So the glacier, when the glacier moves, it will be cutting the mountain into a low-lying area, that is called as the Col, right? So the Indira Col, what we are saying to be the northernmost point of India, that is present to the northernmost part of the Siachen Glacier, right? And when you look at the Siachen Glacier is not present at the top of, Siachen Glacier is not present at the top of the J&K, guys. It is present in the notch of Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, and the notch is having a variation of few degrees, guys. Okay, so when I talk about the Siachen Glacier, right, so the Siachen Glacier, right, is present here. So we are considering our northernmost point to be this. What about this? Right, we have not taken this into consideration, guys. Always whenever we say that the northernmost point of India is the Indira Col, right? But here you are having the Kilik Dhawan Pass. Okay, Kilik Dhawan Pass is present in the Karakoram ranges, guys. Karakoram ranges, and they are the part and parcel of Gilgit and Baltistan of POK. So we have left that. So that should not be done, guys. So our northernmost point, whenever we talk, we should tell that it is the Kilik Dhawan Pass, but not the Indira Col. But in all the textbooks, in all the materials, they will be telling that Indira Col is the northernmost point of India, guys. Right? And when you talk about the southernmost point of India, they will be telling Point Calimore or Kanyakumari to be the southernmost point of India. That is the southernmost point of mainland India, guys, not the complete India, because Indian administration extends up to the Pygmalion point or the Indira point, guys, right? And when it comes to the easternmost point, okay, the easternmost point of India, guys, right, the easternmost point of India is represented by Kibitu village. Kibitu village in the Lohit district. Kibitu village in the Lohit district of Arunachal Pradesh, guys.